The royal palace of Jerusalem stands in silence. Once filled with music, laughter, and wisdom, now only echoes remain. King Solomon, aged and weary, sits alone upon his golden throne. His eyes are heavy with regret. The glory of old has faded. He remembers the days of his youth, when God appeared to him in a dream and asked, "What shall I give you?" Solomon did not ask for riches or power, but for wisdom to lead God's people, and God granted it. The world came to know Solomon, the wisest man alive. Under his reign, the kingdom flourished. Gold covered his halls. Silver was as common as stones. The great temple of the Lord shone beneath the sun, a monument of devotion and glory. Rulers from distant lands traveled to hear his counsel. Even the Queen of Sheba marveled, saying his wisdom was greater than any told to her. But over time, Solomon's heart began to drift. Surrounded by luxury and wives from foreign lands, he allowed their gods into Israel. Idols rose across the hills, and his once pure heart became divided. The king who once worshipped the Lord now bowed before lifeless images. God's anger was stirred. The peace that once guarded Israel began to crumble. Enemies rose from every side. The kingdom trembled. Inside his palace, Solomon felt the weight of emptiness, the price of disobedience and pride. In his final days, Solomon looked upon all he had built and saw what it had cost him, his closeness with God and the joy of his soul. Alone and broken, he wrote these words, "Vanity of vanities, all is vanity." He realized that without God, all glory fades like smoke, and life loses its meaning. As Solomon's story came to its end, it left behind a timeless warning. Wisdom without obedience leads to ruin, and power without faith brings emptiness. True wisdom lives in a heart that remains faithful to God. If this story touched your heart, subscribe and stay tuned for more powerful Bible stories that inspire, teach, and draw you closer to God. Remember, true wisdom begins with the fear of the Lord.